All right, so this video is just going to show you how to take Zotero in Word and create a APA style paper. Okay, so when you go to Word and you go to New, you can search for APA style, and it has some built-in templates that you can use. And so I'm going to click on APA style paper here. And then I'm going to name it something. Okay, I'm ready to go. So there's an assignment where I have you fill in some of this stuff. I'm not going to worry about that right now. All we're going to do is mess with the abstract and then put in the reference section. So I'm going to just erase what's in there to start with. And I'm going to, for the abstract here, I'm just going to pretend writing a paper that has something to do with Schwartz value theory. So I can say Schwartz value theory explains universal beliefs about life's most important goals, and then I'm going to use a hotkey to open the Zotero plugin. The first thing it'll do when you've got a new document is ask what kind of citation style that you're using. You can always come back and change this, but I'm going to go ahead and use the 7th edition of APA style. And then it lets me access my little Zotero interface. And I know that the main Schwartz reference I want to use is this 1992 seminal work. So I hit that. And then at this point, I'm ready to insert that. And I just hit enter, and boom, you're done. So it's citing Schwartz in APA style. So just so you know, if you don't have that plugin set up, I can just instead, let's say, I'm going to type another sentence here. I'm going to call the Schwartz value theory SVT. And then I'm going to come down here and say SVT is particularly useful in explaining political differences. Should make this a little bigger, I guess. Okay. And then I can come up here to Zotero and go to add or edit citation. And then it opens up that dialog window. And here I'm going to go Schwartz, and I know I'm talking about politics, so I'm going to type political, and we'll see what comes up. And in this case, I'm going to pick a few of these. So I picked one, and then I'm going to go political, search it again, and I can keep doing that. And then when I hit enter, it'll paste in all the references that you selected, the correct citations in the correct order. So APA style is based on last names, and it puts the last names in alphabetical order. Okay, and then you would keep doing this, because I think I asked you for, I can't remember, maybe 5 different references. But when you're ready, you can come down here and put in the reference section. And it's really easy. You just go to Zotero, and then you say add or edit the bibliography, and it's then going to dump in these references. So just for nomenclature or wording, these things at the end are called your references, and when you're pointing to your references, these things up here are called your citations. And you'll note that these are represented as fields. In other words, they're not just regular text, they're a special kind of text. And if I want to edit that, there's a hotkey for that, but you can also just go up to Zotero and say, hey, I want to edit that citation, and then it opens up again and you can change it, you can add it, or you can do whatever you want to do. Okay, and then that's it. You get your references here. One other thing, if you go and you add some stuff here, or let's say you actually go to the Zotero database and, okay, so hold on, it's waiting for a citation. You go to the database and you had an error in your reference section. You notice that something that you cited wasn't accurate. You can come in here to the representation of that reference in Zotero and make any corrections that you need to. And that way, you keep it up to date. And when if you've changed something and you want to refresh it, you just hit refresh and it'll rerun whatever reference section that you came up with. And that's pretty much it. I'll just say a word again about you need to have Zotero open when you're using the plugin for Word. There's also a plugin for Google Scholar. Sorry, not Google Scholar. For Google Docs. And I can tell you some more of the cool things you can do inside Zotero, but this video is just trying to get you set so that you can do that example paper and understand the way Zotero interfaces with Word. Okay, that is it.